Hi guys. So I got a copy of a Toyota Camry 92 to 96 Haynes repair manual. I figure this thing could help you figure out some problems with your car and how to replace the different parts. Well, I have an issue with the lights on my instrument panel not being up to date. They're incandescent bulbs, I guess. And I really wanted LED lights put in. I looked online. I found a video that shows you how to replace the gear shift LED. And that wasn't too hard. You just pop a clip off and it comes right out, basically. I put a new LED in there, and it takes the same kind of LED that the what is it? I guess it's a running light or a brake light. Well, anyway, you pop that out and you stick a new one in, put it back together, you're done. So I wanted to do the same with the instrument panel, but I don't know if you can see this. I'm going to try and give you a picture here. It's absolutely ridiculous. They don't show you hardly anything here. I'm in the blocking the light. I mean, it doesn't really show you much. It shows you got to do a couple screws here. It doesn't show you any of the wiring. There's actually about 5 or 6 different wires you got to take out. And then you have a whole bunch of screws that need to be taken out from behind the instrument panel to even get to the thing. So this doesn't show you any of that. I mean, I had to look on YouTube and I found some different videos that show you how to do it. I'll fall there, whoa. Anyway, after looking online and seeing how much difficulty it is, I think I'm going to have somebody else do it. I'll be able to show them how to do it since I've seen the video. I'll probably just show them the video because it's a lot easier than trying to explain it. But this book, everybody was saying, this is the best you can get. Get a Haynes repair manual and it'll show you how to do everything. Don't buy into it. This one's for 92 to 96 Toyota Camrys and Avalons. It's bullshit. This is flat out bullshit. Your best bet is to look online to figure out how to take care of car problems. I mean, you can just type in, what did I type in there? How to remove instrument panel, Toyota Camry. And it pulled up a video, how to replace Toyota Camry dashboard or instrument panel to new one. So yeah, if you plan on buying a Haynes manual, don't. Just go to a library. If they don't have it, just look on YouTube. You're way better off looking on YouTube or just searching on Google or your favorite search engine. So that's my review of this book. I mean, it's thin. It doesn't really show you much. I mean, I originally got this so I could figure out how to change the headlamp cover and the blinker. Didn't help one bit. I ended up looking online and figuring out how to do it. Had somebody come over and give me a hand. And that's how I ended up making that other video, because I seen how it was done. And oh, by the way, that LED that was put in there, way brighter than the other side. I need to do the other side, but since it's kind of patched together, I don't really want to tear it apart. So I'm just going to leave it alone until it burns out. I mean, Toyota, this one's just hit 190 something thousand miles. The body's rusting out faster than the motor. I mean, I took it in to get serviced and an oil change done. They said the transmission fluid was a little dirty and it needed, what was it, a new filter and the fluid replaced. That's pretty easy to do if you have the muscle strength and you're able to get under the car, or if you have a lift to lift the thing up. Obviously, I don't. In the past, I've worked on, what was it? I think it was a Ford Taurus. That car was a nightmare. But anyway, back to my original thoughts here. If you want to get a car, I recommend Toyotas. They are really good cars. I've been hit by a semi-truck. I've been hit by cars at least 2 separate times. I've had a tree fall on this thing. I just took it to an SSI hearing, and it's about 100 miles away. Long journey, but I got home, and since the car was in an accident, the hood was a little bent. You know, I've tried bending it back before with the vice grips and got some leverage with the pipe. That managed to get it a little bit back, but when I got home, I noticed that the hood was kind of crooked. I guess from driving on the freeway for so long, the air kind of pushed it up. So I got to get somebody to come over and take this hood off of there. Everything says that it's a 2-person job. I know how to do it from, seeing these videos and kind of with this book, but not so much. It's really interesting that people tell you they get this book and it's not what it's cracked up to be at all. So I hope if you have car problems, you say no to the Haynes repair manual. It's garbage. And just get your information online from people that have done it. I mean, you can find video tutorials. If I do end up getting this hood taken off, it's in the middle of dead winter, it's freezing out there, so I probably won't be doing that. I'm gonna have to figure out some other way to get that hood bent back into position. But anyway, if that happens, I'll probably make a video of it, because it's hold on a second here, standby mode. But anyway, I'll probably make a video of it to show you how it's done. But I hope this has been of some help. It'll save you some money. These books go for big bucks. I ended up getting this one on Amazon at a fairly cheap price compared to what they cost in bookstores. But like I said, they're minimal. They're not going to help you. I mean, if you're a super genius or something, maybe, but you'll be sitting there taking your thing apart. It's halfway apart, and then you're stuck. Waste of money. Just save your money. So I hope you've enjoyed my review of this book and what I've had in my discussion in this car. You should definitely stick with Toyotas. I mean, if they can take that kind of damage and keep driving, you're not gonna find a Ford that has that. They can't even keep their ignition switches from, going nuts. My Taurus, I was sitting at a red light, and all of a sudden the throttle went full blast. I ended up having to shut the power